It's Cuddles from Grim Gaming UK. Yep, I know, it's been a while. Whew. Wow, look at this city. Genuinely, I've actually not touched this game in about 7 weeks. Partly, the game itself was a bit buggy and it was frustrating me a little bit, but to be honest with you, that wasn't the main reason. The main reason is life just gets very, very busy sometimes. So, I'm back and I'm going to have a look. Now, I understand there's been some changes to the game. Now, just because I haven't been playing doesn't mean I've not been following forums and Facebook. Mind you, that's just a slag fest. And a couple of other sort of areas to keep an eye on it. And some people say it's improving. Some people say the steel maps aren't big enough, they've still not done giant maps. And other people are still wanting to go around and slit the throat of whoever Maxis is designing this game. So I suppose really it's time to come back and see what the hotfixes, updates have actually done. And another little thing that's happened is they've done a new pack download, an addition. Now, a lot of people are screaming that how dare they charge to have expansions already to a game that is theoretically still broken. Well, is it still broken? And I suppose that's the question I'm here to answer. Oh, I'm not here to answer it. I'm just here to have a look at it. I'm here to see if actually it's fair to charge, I believe it was kind of £7 for one expansion and £5 for another one. If actually the game is flawed and, you know, should they be going in? Me, I like shinies. We know I like shinies. We know I like bright, new, fresh things. And I have them. They're here. And I'm going to run through them in a bit and then get to just show you what we've kind of got. I'm just literally having to scoot around this city because what I believe we were about to do before I kind of had to go out and deal with the real world was we were about to open the second city. And thank you Axis, because what you've done, EA, is given us a purpose for our second city. Because what we're going to do is we're going to create somewhere where these guys can go and have some fun. Oh my god, look at those roads. So there you go. I mean, as you scroll in now, they graphically look a little bit better. If you remember, we used to always be missing most of this road around here. It looks a bit better now. Okay, there are still some bits, but as you actually scroll in closer, it improves the view. It's never going to be perfect. Traffic's still an issue, but there is something that we can look at in order to maybe appease that a little bit. So, first things first, the amusement theme park expansion. That's an expansion in its own right. So it's actually, I've had a quick look, it's here, it's under tourism or culture, and where you've got landmarks and stadiums and then you've got attractions. These I believe are the gates, so you slap down an entrance to your new amusement park in the centre of your city, and you've got 3 choices. You've got Funshine Amusement, which kind of looks a bit like Coney Island, that kind of thing. You've then got Wheels of Wonder Amusement Park, which is obviously kind of like all the like bumper cars and kind of some guy in a cage on a bike cycling around, and apparently that's cool. And then we've got the Thrill Land Adventure Park, which is clearly Alton Towers on speed. I believe what you do is you slap this down. I mean, I'm not proved at the moment. This city, as you know, if you remember, is all about technology and TVs and stuff. We don't actually have a department of tourism. Once we do, which we'll put in our new city we're going to do in a moment, these become available. And I'm guessing that once you've clicked on one of these, you then get approval, gradually moving upwards, to add bits and pieces in. Sounds cool. And we'll find out as we go along what else they do. So, back into the city. So, the other expansion that they've done is all about hot air balloons for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. And airships. And what we have here now, so it's under planes, is an airship hangar. A massive metal balloons full of highly flammable gas. What could go wrong? Float medium and high wealth tourists into your city in massive airships to enjoy everything your city has to offer. Add a commuter airship mooring excuse me. Add a commuter airship mooring so commuters can travel to work or shop by airship. So apparently this has helped with congestion a little bit. Sounds kind of cool. Not sure how they're going to look, and in a minute what we're going to do is in here in Cuddlington we're going to slap down an airship hangar. So we're going to have that. And also, there are some new parks. Right, so we've got the Urban Hot Air Balloon Park. They may say you're full of hot air, but you'll show them now. Sims will have a fanciful fun floating in a hot air balloon. Raises land value, and it can have 120 visitors a day, which is all cool. And also the SimCity Launch Park. Sims from across your city will flood this park to celebrate the launch of awesome, exclusive hot air balloons. I quite like that one, it's got a nice big love heart in the middle of it. I'll slap that in our new city. So the only thing we are going to do with this city before we move on is we're going to put down and have a little look at these airships, I think. But I've got to actually find us a little bit of land to do it with. What's that? It's a trade depot. Unfortunately, I kind of got to remember where I've got everything. Oh, that might work there. See how big it is. So mass transport, and ooh, it's big. Oh, we could pop it there. Shall we? Go on. So we've entered a new era of transportation as it welcomes the city's first. Come on, scroll across. Still a few glitches here then. So what can we do with it? Welcomes the city's first airship hangar. So the commuter mooring. Float workers in to fill your city's jobs or send your city's workers soaring out to work in the region with this convenient commuter airship mooring. Ease highway traffic as commuting shoppers float between cities to shop. Provides transportation for medium and high wealth workers and shoppers. Requires an airship hangar with commuter mooring airship in the neighbouring city. Come on then, get this whacked down. Hopefully it's going to help us commute to our new city. Excellent. So next thing we've got to do is decide where we're going. Now, I remember starting the archaeology here. Not much has happened. It is happening over there, it's very slow, but not much has happened. Now, we want a touristy city. We're going to want to have quite a bit of commerce. We're going to want as little industry as possible, and we're going to want a nice big fun park right in the middle of it. And I probably want a stadium as well. So I'm thinking Conch Beach. It looks touristy, because eventually we're going to need to use up here in order to support the industry in here a little bit more, and probably going to need to use some of the resources that are there. Why is it not showing me the resources? There we go. Okay, plenty of water, a little bit of wind. Or right, so it's water that we're really worried about. We're going to claim it. We are starting city number 2. Gonna take a break for a minute and then we'll come back.